Greetings, traders and investors, and welcome to the latest weekly report for the 8th of December 2014. And as we're talking about finance, I must inform you that past performance is no guarantee or reliable indicator of future result, and all advice is of a general nature only. Great, alright, so let's... Oops, what's happening there? There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the charts at the moment. And first up is the index, and zooming into the right of the screen. Big sell-off. It was on Monday, and we ended up the week marginally up as we recovered for the rest of the week. There, you can see it in the weekly time frame. And nice positive start to the day at the moment. We're up about 40 or so points market not so long ago. Okay, so look, still finding a bottom here. Might have formed a base there, particularly if we can stay positive this week and continue to move upwards from there. Then that it's quite a sure sign that we have seen the bottom of this 1 month movement down, and leading into Christmas may see some more green on the screen. Okay, so having a look at our positions here, and we had last week just the one new trade. We did have an adjustment early on BHP, which is to roll down the puts. BHP, you can see last Monday had this massive sell-off down to $29. Almost got up to $31 by Thursday, and hanging around that it's at $30.23 right now. So with our original entry in September around the $36 mark, we have rolled those puts down twice there. At the moment we're down 6.9%, which obviously isn't that great, but over that same period of time to where we are now at $30, the market has fallen some 15 or so percent. 15, even perhaps close to the 20% where we are now, but not quite. So a massive fall there, and we've been able to keep it in check at down 6.9%. But importantly, we have puts out to January. So if we do see a reversal here, ideally back towards that $34 mark is near where our break even is, then that's what we'll be searching for, just to reverse that and get some of our some of that money back, if not all of it, or even a profit would be ideal. Now for those that entered on the 30th of October, so just more around this $34 mark here, having that bounce and selling the call option, I think we sold it here right at the top, which is quite fortunate because that added 60 cents to the coffers, and we've got that put now down to $31 from $34, so picked up a decent credit. I think it was $2.16 on Monday. Means that we're only actually down 1.8% at this stage, hanging around this $30 mark, even though the stock's fallen about $4, or about in percentage terms probably, what's that, about 11 or 12%. So that's done very well there, and much lower break even there. We're looking at a break even of $32, I believe it is. So just a little bit of a bounce back to around those levels, and we might even look at selling a call just to help us along a little bit more. Alright, so that's the BHP position. NAB is looking a lot better. Oops. NAB's actually hit almost a 1 month high there, touching $33. So we're sitting at 4.24% profit on this particular stock. Remember, we did enter somewhere around here it was, 1st of October. actually, so it was around, it's on this candlestick here. There you go, so we're pretty much at the same level, but being able to lock in those profits through selling the call option, picking up the dividend as well, which has worked out well. So that trade, the best performing covered call at the moment. And the other two are doing well as well, both in profits, albeit early days. QBE pushing up there, it's hit 11.42, which is nice, and that has us at about a 1.1% profit. That's after we entered on the 13th of November, which was a little bit lower than where we were right there. Okay, so the trade's doing well, and Macquarie entered about a week and a half ago, and that one's shot up nicely over the last couple of days. It was looking a little bit dicey. We got in on the 26th. On this green candlestick here, and it's pushing above 61 at the moment. So that trade at 1.7% profit, which is good for early days. That one, it's out to March. It's a 59.92 call option. So looking for a bit of time decay there as well. But you know, if we have a nice rally, particularly if we push above $62 at the end of this month, then you should be able to hit that profit target nice and early. Right, moving over to the spreads now. Let's cover Iluka first. Iluka was performing well last week, and now we're down 26% on it. Got the 7.25 call options bought for January, and we sold the $7.50s for December, which was very timely because I think we did on this uptick here when it ticked above $7.20. Unfortunately, that was able to reduce our risk by half there, so still plenty of time. If we can find a bounce, the stock can quite easily run 50 cents in a day, and puts a few of those together, then we'll be getting it just right in the nick of time. NAB, like QB, I think it was, or actually I mentioned NAB before in the cover call, hit a 1 month high. We do have the bought call option here. It's at the $34 mark, so it just really needs to start to close the gap, and it can also move that 50 cent or so in a day. We do have this at December expiry, so there's only about a week and a half left, and that same goes for Woolworths as well. Woolworths probably less likely this trade. It needs to go to $33, but it's only 6% away, and the wild moves that we've seen in Woolies, anything's possible there, particularly if they get a good season through Christmas on the retail side of things. CSL looks like we've just been blown out of the water on this one. We've got the put at $80, and unless something significant happens, looks like we might just be giving back our profit from last month on CSL on this one. So look, it does need to have a big fall on the unlikely side of the ledger, but you never know. Lastly, we've got a trade on QB, and we're getting very close to our profit targets here. Now, I mentioned before in the cover calls that the stock hit 11.42. Probably need to see about 11.48. I think it is. I'll recheck it in a moment, but just about 6 more cents, and we've hit our profit target, which is a 100% profit on that December position. And time decay will be working for us as well, with that 1.5 weeks to go to expiry. So would be nice to see that one go. That's of all the cover calls that we have, of all the spread trades that we have money on, we've got the most on QBE. So whilst NAB is looking less likely, the same with Woolworths, a good thing there is that there's much lower investment on level 2 traders there. So QB, hopefully we might be able to close that this afternoon, or even the next day or two if we continue to see a push there. Nice one to lock away for the account. Right, ladies and gents, I'll wrap it up there. Any questions, you know where to find us. Give us a call. More than happy to help you. And we'll talk again this time next week. Thank you.